Hey, what's up guys, Tony here, and this is another in real life video. My pitching that I mentioned in my last commentary, and this is the bottom of the ninth inning right here. I think this was out number 2 of the inning. When I recorded the first one, I did it like the day that I'd played the ball game, and so it was all fresh in my head, and I got that guy to ground out. Looked like a curveball. And some of these guys, you know, what I need to work on as a pitcher, and this will just come with more practice and more time on the hill, is getting ahead of them in the count. Because right now I tend to get a little behind, and then I got to fight back, and then like right there I missed high with a fastball. But I was trying, you know, I'm working on my breaking stuff. I got to work on my changeup. There's just all these things that I want to work on, and one of the biggest things is to work on is what this guy Brian I mentioned in my last commentary, the guy he played in the Expos organization. This guy flies out to deep center field. I had a oh shit moment. I was like, fuck. And you can see me right there, kind of fist pump. Yeah, I got out of that one. Sorry for the video being out of focus and everything, but it's just whoever was using the camera just effed up basically. But yeah, what Brian mentioned, he goes, hey, you need to just throw, because it was really funny because Brian, he digs in right on the planting area. He just really grinds his foot in there, and it's a big hole, like a gaping hole. And I prefer something I can land on in multiple areas. I don't land in the same spot every time like he does and grinds this thing, and he just totally messes up the mound. And so pitching after him was kind of horrible. But what I was also doing, oh, this is really funny. It was a curveball through in the dirt. He took a hack at it. It bounced up. It hit the fence, and it got stuck in the fence. And so our catcher, he throws his glove up there, knocks it down, and gets the ball down. But it's called a foul ball anyways. And then what's awesome right here is I strike him out with a curveball, and then he gets tossed from the game because he argued balls and strikes. And so that's in my league. You know, you argue balls and strikes, you get thrown out. So that was, I think this is strikeout number 2 of my third. So I struck out the first guy I saw in the 9th. I struck out that guy. And I think I struck out 2 this inning, and then the guy who wins the game, he gets that ground ball pass through the shortstop. But one of those things I really want to work on, like I was saying, is getting ahead in the count so I can use my breaking stuff, and just getting more comfortable throwing my breaking stuff. You know, I'm pretty comfortable throwing my fastball. This game, for some reason though, it might have, I could feel it. I was throwing across my body, and so usually it comes very much over the top, and I was throwing everything outside on righties, and I like to work in on righties and basically away on lefties, and keep my curveball in a position where I can throw it in on righties and away on lefties. And I can bust my slider away, which I love to do that. I love throwing my slider away to righties and in on lefties. So I like to mix things up. What I'm working on right now is a changeup grip. I don't really throw a changeup. I've never been comfortable with the grip. Having a ball in the palm of my hand is just very uncomfortable for me. So I'm working on this changeup. I've thrown it a handful of times. My brother likes it. He likes the way it looks. He says it's very effective because it looks like my fastball, but it comes out, you know, changes speeds and change up. So that's what I need to work on. Really, more than anything else, I just need to get up there and get comfortable with pitching again. You know, because I used to be a starter, and I used to be very comfortable pitching. I used to be a strikeout pitcher, and I had that mentality still. Like, you know, but I need to change my mentality. As Brian has mentioned to me more than once, he goes, "You need to make them hit your pitch." This guy steals second base, and the shortstop, or second baseman, cut it off before he got to the bag, and he wasn't going to throw him out anyways. Our catcher doesn't have that good of an arm. I mean, he's got a good arm, but he doesn't have that good of an arm to throw a guy out. So right now, pressure was on me. You know, runner on second, 1 out. I didn't want to walk anybody. You know, a ground ball anywhere besides the left side of the infield was going to get the guy over. So I wasn't thinking strikeout, but I get a strikeout with this guy, and then the last guy will come up here in a minute, and he'll drive in that run. It was tough because that right there, you saw me. If you saw my hand moving, I was telling the catcher, let's not throw that curveball anymore, because I almost hit the guy. I'm just trying out a new curveball grip as well. I kept going back to my old curveball grip, which has worked fine for me in the past. I was just trying something out, just to try to change the speed. What I might do is just take my regular curveball grip and just kind of cram it in my hand. So, anyways, here comes the end of the game. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. I thought we were gonna win. I thought we were gonna tie this thing up and go out, and that's how it goes. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a tough break for me, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. All right, later.